I gathered here this morning in fulfillment of the promise I made in my inaugural speech to occasionally invite our people, our stakeholders, the larger political class, the media, civil society, and the corporate Nigeria to present our scorecard so they may know where we are going as a state and how we have so far utilized the resources available to us to advance the vision of our governance blueprint, the Arise Agenda. This event with the theme, Measuring Progress, Deepening Impact, can be likened to a first half review where we pause to take stock of our progress so far, ask questions, assess impact through data representations, and look for ways of improvement where gaps may have been dictated. It is an opportunity to open up ourselves to receive contributions from those that we serve. It was the famed Austrian-American management expert, Peter Drucker, who once said that you can't improve what you can't measure. Let me thank the Secretary to the State Government, President Tinubu, the Executive Assistant and Chief Delivery Advisor, Mr. Nefiop Johnson, the Honorable Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning, Dr. Linus Nkan, Statistician General of our state, the lead presenter, Professor Chris Ekong, and indeed the entire team that have gotten together in the last 1 month for to produce the work we're about to distill this morning. Let me thank members of the Executive Council for working steadily to give us data as it has to do with their key ministries. And today, we are here to distill this important statistical document that details our achievements across sectors in the last 2 years. We are a government that is data-driven, which is why the State House of Assembly expeditiously signed into law the bill we had sent to establish a standalone Bureau of Statistics. The bill was signed into law by me some months ago. Let me again thank the Speaker of the House of Assembly, Right Honorable Udemo Tong, and the members for their great cooperation and collaboration. We are also, by this event, demonstrating in practical and concrete terms our passionate commitment to transparency and accountability. I've been variously accused of not throwing money around on frivolous undertakings. Well, that may be true, but the question I would like to ask is, would you prefer me to fritter away the resources of the state on things that have no redeeming value, or rather on those undertakings that improve our living conditions? I'm sure your answer will be no. One of the first things I did shortly after I came into office was to set up an internal evaluation team domiciled in my office to help streamline and eliminate wastages in our procurement processes. This has remained one of the ways where governments have always overspent themselves. Through the great work this team has done, we have saved the state billions of naira in contract procurement. We have redefined policy procurement implementation plan, and we have set up the policy procurement law that have helped us to follow steadily our procurement, execute our procurement policies. We're executing audacious projects, providing social services. We've built so far over 205 Arise Compassionate Homes across the length and breadth of this state for the less privileged, for people that when you see their living condition, you will know that they deserved our intervention. Our target, by the grace of God, in this first term will be 400 houses. But just last week when we did the review, my senior special assistant on Direct Labor Committee, Barrister Morgan, told me we can do 500. I hope he keeps to his words. We are paying down backlog of gratuities from where we met it. And this gratuities date back to 2012. And today, from 90 billion or thereabout, we've drawn down to 78 billion. We are almost getting there and bringing the state back up to speed. We are providing funds for our retirees to access medical care and to be able to live a life they are so envisioned, even in these hard times. We are building economic viable roads and bridges. We bought 2 brand new CRJ 900 Bombardier aircraft, and payment was done outright from the state covers. We have taken delivery of 2 Airbus 200/300 series. We are getting the international terminal at the Victor Atta International Airport ready for operations, and meeting all other obligations to Ibom Air and the larger aviation ecosystem. Model primary healthcare centers are being built across the state. Healthcare delivery services are being improved and expanded, with free medical services extended to various layers of our society, especially the most vulnerable under our RISE medical insurance scheme. I have been briefed that so far we have over 130,000 people that have been registered under the scheme. And this is just about, we started over a year ago. Just yesterday, we commissioned the first mother and child hospital in Ibom local government area, a project that shows President Tinubu's passionate dedication to tackling mother-child mortality rate, especially those in the rural areas. We are building tourism assets all over the state. Chief among them is the Arise Resort, which upon completion will be the mini Disneyland of Nigeria. The Honorable Commissioner for Information will ensure that some of you get to visit the Arise Resort and see for yourself how resources can be applied for the common good. The land upon which the Arise Resort sits used to be a gully erosion-ravaged ravine, which by now would have actually consumed the government house. We are priming Akwa Ibom State beyond oil with other strategic investments in tourism, blue and digital economies. The Managing Director, Chief Executive of Akwa Ibom Investment Corporation will be making a presentation later today on investment opportunities that we have created in the state. The various projects executed by government across sectors. Through various projects we have executed across sectors, we have created jobs. We have gotten thousands of our people out of poverty in line with the SDG goals. We have looked into such cases as children out of school, which has been one of the statistical data we do not agree with the National Bureau of Statistics. Given our free and compulsory education in our public schools, from primary to secondary, and generous grants and bursaries given to our students in tertiary institutions, today we'll present our data and would like to engage with the NBS on how to correct some of these data, which I just believe that we can engage. We can look at the modus operandi, so we can come to the same level, and our state could see, and people could see how we have progressed. It is not too good to consistently carry on with the data that we have collected, maybe 2020, 2021. We have made some significant improvement, and we are prepared to have that engagement. The interventions we have made have led to continuous improvement in our school enrollments. Thousands of our people are also being lifted from poverty through the provision of social services and employment opportunities, generous business and farmers grants, and other empowerment schemes given to our youths. Through our intervention and in the distribution of staple free food items drawn from the social register, we have ensured that our people, especially the most vulnerable, are able to take care of their critical food needs, while we encourage them to go back to the farm. We have instituted such programs as farmers' grants. We have instituted such programs as a home garden competition, where every one of us have farms in our homes and gardens. All the vegetables I eat in government house comes from my personal farm. And if I could have a farm, everyone here could have a garden farm. There's no need to complain that pepper, tomato, okra is on the increase. When our grandparents, our forebears, had home gardens where they could easily stroll in and take these products and cook and even make the food very fresh. So we'll continue to encourage our people to go back to the farm. Over 50 audacious projects are currently ongoing in our state, apart from roads. And we are doing all this without borrowing one single dime from the banks. These projects are fully funded because we have decided that we'll use the resources of Akwa Ibom State to work for Akwa Ibom people, not for individual groups or interests. We must thank President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's led administration for making funding available to state government, and this has helped us to close the gap and to ensure that we work with our people. But just like the Bible in Philippians chapter 3 verse 13 to 14 says, we are not resting on our oars. We are pressing forward, not counting what we have already collectively achieved or may have achieved, but with renewed hope for what lies ahead, especially with our progressive movement to the center. Let me use the opportunity again to thank the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, for the leadership he has provided, and for ensuring that we at the subnational levels have the resources to fund our projects. It deserves our support to continue with these his laudable reforms and good work for the nation. I am very proud to stand behind President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And Akwa Ibom is proud too. We decided to present this quantitative data analysis mainly, as I stated before, to show how we have utilized the resources to impact lives, and also to present the true picture of our statistical data that is authentic and verifiable. Today, we are here to answer and provide the right perspective. We are honored to have the immediate past Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences, University of Uyo, Professor Chris Ekong, who will shortly take us through what we have recorded in all our sectors in the Arise agenda, and where we are going in the next 2 years, and by the grace of God, by the support of the Akwa Ibom people, in the next 6 years. Through this presentation, you will see how we have impacted the lives of our people across sectors, presented in measurable and verifiable authentic data. Like I said, we are open to comments, we are open to suggestions, we are open to take in, we are even open to criticism with solutions. I like criticism because it's what sparks the glow inside of us. But I like criticism to come with suggestions. Sometimes it's easier to drink water from a cup and you think water is good. But the day you are thrown into the ocean, you know that that same water can consume you. So when you criticize, come with solution. Let's reason together. Even God himself said, come, let us reason together. Like the Secretary to Government said, Akwa Ibom State belongs to all of us. And Akwa Ibom State is a beacon of hope for our people and the rest of the nation. So there is a need for us to get it right. Akwa Ibom State has remained one of the most peaceful states in this country. And I want to especially thank members of the security team that have worked so hard to ensure that we have a peaceful state. Our security agencies, They work in collaboration. You don't see that unhealthy rivalry amongst them. We wanted, of course, without security, all of the things we have achieved couldn't have been possible. Statistics have indicated that we continue to score an all-time low in cases of kidnapping, armed robbery, and cult activities. It happens once in a while, but if you look at the record from 2023 till now, you know that it's been extremely, extremely low. There has been minimal disruptions in the operation of IOCs. There's been so much minimal. We've had little or no cases of pipeline vandalization in Akwa Ibom State. And this is the work of our security agencies. Let me thank the Honorable Commissioner, Internal Security and Waterways, General Koko Essien, for helping us coordinate his colleagues and giving us the right impetus to work. We want to thank you. Intra and intercommunal disputes have reduced tremendously, and we continue to have this achievement because of the significant improvement in intelligence-led community policing, as well as collaboration with other security agencies. Our Ibom Community Watch is doing a great work and will soon be completing a line of recruitment. So all of this, we have worked together as a people. We are harnessing the people. When it comes to matter of state, we approach governance from an all-inclusive standpoint. Yes, we have our different political parties, but when it comes to the development of Akwa Ibom State, we are first Akwa Ibomites. And that is why I continue to thank our political party leaders for having this understanding that we play politics with a human face. We play politics not to vilify people, but to bring out issues and to discuss and give the Akwa Ibom people the opportunity to decide what they want for themselves. And that's why consistently we have brought and lowered the temperature of political rhetorics in our state. In conclusion, I would like the Nigerian National Bureau of Statistics to work with us. I believe they will accurately capture the gains we have made in this state in the last 2 years, and our drive to provide more transparent and people-centric governance for our people. We'd like our development partners to work with us and to let us look at the model we'll continue to use and that is acceptable globally to improve the life and well-being of our people. But I dare conclude by saying that Akwa Ibom is indeed rising. The fundamentals for growth are rock solid. Investment opportunities abound, and we invite you to come, live, invest, and thrive in this great land. And like Dr. Ruben Abati Urieko, let's have the happy hour only when we have finished working and there's always time to rest, because all work without play makes us dull people. The happy hour is meant for people who have worked hard and you are permitted to rest. I close with a Yoruba proverb that says, "Ọmọ tó bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ déédéé, ó yẹ kó lásìkò ìgbádùn, ìgbà tó fi jayé." Thank you and welcome. God bless you.